Welcome, Neverbetters, to my YouTube channel. I'm Susan, and this is Buddy Sherman. We are so grateful you're here. So today I've prepared a 45-minute Power Vinyasa Flow yoga class for you, all about movement and message. In the flow, we're going to move in and out of different variations of tree pose. The message is about being in the now. That's when we know how. I hope you enjoy. If you like what you see, hit that thumbs up, push the bell for future notifications, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Now let's get after the best version of you today. If you follow me at Never Better Yoga on Spotify, we're going to go ahead and press the start button all together for today's practice. Then come with me. We're going to start seated just in a crisscross applesauce style seat right on your mat. And I want you to, if you would prefer sitting up on a block to elevate your hips, that's always an option. If this were ever too much on your knees, just know that you could extend your legs out. But just find your sits bones, the bones that you sit on, get them grounded. Shrug your shoulders right up to your ears. Roll them down the back side. And just do that a couple of times. Shrug them up nice and high. Roll them back down. Just a couple more shoulder shrugging rolls. And then I want you to settle into Sukhasana, this sweet seat, closing your eyes, placing your hands on tops of your thighs with your index finger and thumb pressing together, sealing that circle of wisdom, of knowledge, just pressing those two fingers together, feeling the energy very specifically in that circle you've created. Now, bringing your awareness, we're going to wake up to the now. Your awareness is that conscious mind of yours. Bring it right in towards your breath. So create some full, complete inhalations, and then exhaling your breath right out of your body. So being mindful of any tension you might be holding in your face. Specifically the space around your eyes, just let it begin to soften. Let it begin to melt. And then access stillness. If you have any fidgeting, see if you can settle into this space, into this place. And rather than being nowhere, be now here. Keeping your eyes closed, collect your hands now in prayer style at heart center. Draw your chin down towards your chest with your thumbs right at your sternum. It's that Anjali mudra, that hand gesture that seals right into your heart your purpose for today's practice. Perhaps you have a wish or a prayer you'd like to dedicate your practice towards. giving ourselves permission to wake up to the now. That is truly all we do have, is right here and right now. So once you have your personal intention for today's practice, lace your hands, open your eyes, flip your hands inside out, roll your sit bones back as you come into a seated cat. And then as you spread your elbows wide, lift your gaze, stretch your neck, bring your hands right to your sternum. Now exhale, round and roll back. Inhale, rock forward, arch your back, pull your elbows back, stretch your gaze high. So do that a couple more times, rounding and rolling back. Inhaling, lifting and arching. Exhale, rounding and rolling back. Last time, inhale, arch the back, pull the hands apart, elbows are wide, gaze is high. Now, releasing that, sweep your arms out and up on the inhale and take a twist. Right hand on the outside of the left thigh, rolling the left shoulder blade back, twist up and over to the left. Come back to the center, breathing in, arms out and up. Exhale, twist. Left hand on the outside of the right thigh, right shoulder blade draws back. Tips of your ears draw back, heart lifts, breathe. Now, a couple more times each side, breathe in. And on the exhale, breathe out and twist. Breathe in, elevate your arms up. Exhale, breathe out, twist in the opposite direction. One more time each side, breathing in as you levitate your arms up. Exhaling, emptying your breath out as you rotate. Last time, inhale, rise up, breathe in. Exhale, take that twist, breathe out. Now sneak both of your hands behind your sits bones, thumbs in, pinkies out, roll your shoulder heads up and back, draw your elbows together, lean back, bend your elbows, stretch your neck. Now neutralize your spine, pick your legs up, do the opposite crisscross, sweep the arms back out and up. Exhale, take that twist again, right hand outside the left. Use that right hand to help leverage, maybe a little bit more of a rotation. Inhale, rise the arms up together, breathe in. Exhale, twist, breathe out. Now turn this around, coming right onto your hands and your knees, letting your knees be the width of your hips and your hands the width of your shoulders. Take a rounded back and a chin tucked. And on the inhale, arch your back, tilt your tail, and look up. Exhale, push the earth away, pull your navel into your spine. Find that rounded cat style back. And then inhale, soften and arch. Exhale, push the earth away. Spread your Surya Hasta sun hands nice and wide. Inhale, soften and melt. One more time. Exhale, round and roll your chin. Tuck it. Draw your tailbone rounded. And then make that arched back. Melt the heart. Now flip the right hand around. You're going to tuck your toes under and rock your hips back towards your heels, but you're going to lift up the heel of the right hand, trying to keep that knuckle base grounded and rooted, but really stretch out the wrist and the forearm, just a gentle shift back and forth. So the power of now. One thing we know for sure is we are not human beings having a spiritual experience. We are spiritual beings having a human experience. Teilhard Chardin says those words of wisdom. Flip that right hand around. Take the left hand and flip it. With that knowingness that we are not our mind and we are not our thoughts. So the whole premise of the power of now is really truly letting go of the past, in the sense that we create stories, we create perceptions around everything that goes on in our life. And when we learn to stay right here and right now, we start to access this presence, this current place of power right here and right now. And the quickest pathway I know to that place is through your breath. Now, flipping the left hand back around, pop your hips up as you come into Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Take a pressing of your heels back behind your second and third toe, letting your side bodies stretch right out, pedaling through the feet. Really press your heels back, almost like moving through a little quicksand or even taffy, just letting that back superficial line of your body really get a nice stretch. Now, from your downward facing dog, walk your feet in just a couple of inches and bring them together. As you elevate your heels up, breathe in, soften your knees, shift your heels to the right. Send your hips towards your heels as you breathe out. So it's a little twisted dip on your down dog, stretching out the left side of your body. Elevate back up, lifting the heels, pivot them over to the left. You're on the balls of your feet. Drop your hips towards your heels and stretch out the right side of your body. Now come back to the center. Pop both heels up on the in-breath. Bend your knees and just let your shins hover right over your mat on the out-breath. Drop your knees to the mat. Shift your shoulders over your wrists. Bend your arms. Slither right on down to your belly. Coming into cobra. Letting your heart lift up as you press the tops of your feet down. Breathe in. Lower back down. Now when you rise up this time, twist up and over to the right in your cobra. Pull the right shoulder back as the left shoulder comes forward. Lower back down on the exhale. Twist up and over to the left. Pull the left shoulder back. Pull the right shoulder forward. Lower back down, back to the center, come to cobra in the center, maybe up dog, palms of hands, tops of feet, and then take your hips up and back, downward facing dog. In your downward facing dog, shorten it up again just a couple of inches and bring your feet together, taking the right hand to the outside. It could be to the thigh, could be toward the heel or the calf. Just twist your down dog and hold. So you want to draw your waistband back towards your thigh bones. And if you want more, elevate the right leg up. So that would mean you're balancing on the left hand and the left foot, finding your center. And then release the right hand down, bend the right leg, roll open at the hip, circle the right foot right around the ankle. And then reverse that direction. Now pull the right knee to the right tricep and step it outside the right pinky finger, tenting your finger pads, bringing your heart through the gateway of your arms as you come onto the pinky edge side of the right foot. Now exhale, dive back, dig the right heel in for a little modified pyramid. Inhale, come forward, heart goes through the gateway of your arms, left hip flexor opens up. Breathe in, right inner thigh opens. Yeah, you can use blocks to have your hands stacked on, draw up and back, digging the right heel in. Now, one more time, shift forward. This time, drop the left knee down. Left hand stays down. Use the right hand to open up that right hip even more, drawing your heart and chest away from that right inner thigh. Now, if you want more than that, sweep the right arm back, catch the left leg, pull the heel in, and then kick it out for a little Chapasana connection. Release that connection, pop the left kneecap up. Come right to Malasana, that yoga squat right at the top of your mat with your hands at the center of your heart, lifting out of the inner thighs. Now from here, rise up, breathe in, open up on top. Exhale, come back down. Do that again. Inhale, root to rise up, breathe in. Exhale, come back down. Third time, stay up, rise up, breathe in, hook your thumbs, open up. Now, heel toe your feet all the way together, reaching down for the right sole of your foot. Pull it up to come right into tree, Vrikshasana. So hold the sole of the right foot to the left inner thigh. Maybe it's the calf, or maybe you stack it just on top of your foot. Hands come to heart center, lift out of that left hip. Breathe. Now let your arms, your leaves go high. Create a little V, keeping the same shape of your legs. Now collect your hands at heart center and lift the right leg up, coming to crane. Turn your crane into Utkatasana chair pose. Sweep away on the right, anything not serving you. Hook your thumbs, open up on top. Sit back down in chair, sweep away on the left. Breathe in, hook the thumbs, open on top. Exhale, brush and sweep to the right. Open up, brush and sweep to the left. Open up. Now take it to the center, sweep your wings up and back. Now up and to the right, sweep away. Inhale, expand. Now to the left, sweep away. Now right to the center, sweeping your wings back behind your body. Stand tall, open the heart. Collect your hands at heart center. Hinge, bend, and fold right over your legs. Heel toe your feet, maybe to the width of your mat, maybe to your hip distance. Take your peace fingers around your big toes. As you pull up on the inhale, exhale, sneak your elbows inside for a little variation and hang in the fold. Breathe. Breathe in and out, creating that presence, that being right here, right now. There's no memory in the now. There's no worry about the future. There's no regret about the past. Take another halfway lift. Breathe in. Exhale, breathe out. Now this time, take your right hand to the left outside of your leg. Bend the right leg. Spin the left arm up to twist. Now reverse it. Take the left hand to the outside of the right leg. Bend the left leg. Reach the right arm up. Twist to the right. Release that connection. Heels go in, toes are out. Come back to Malasana, that yoga squat right at the top of your mat. Now from here, plant your hands. You can either step back or float back. If you're floating, keep your arms bent, taking your body through that vinyasa flow, letting your heart lift, diving your hips up and back, down dog, walking your feet in just a touch, bringing them together to shorten your down dog. I call it Uttadhagasana. Aha, left hand is going to take that twist to the outside of the right leg. Draw your waistband back towards your thigh bones and breathe. Now, if you want more, you're going to balance on the right hand and the right foot, maybe elevating the left leg up. Left hand reaches back down. If your left leg is not lifted, go ahead and lift it. Three-legged down dog. Roll open at the hip. As you flare your toes out, circle that left foot right around your ankle. Pulling the right hip back. Then reverse that direction. Now pull the left inner knee to the upper left tricep. Step the left foot to the outside of the left pinky finger. Draw your heart right through the gateway of your arms. As your hips lower, your heart lifts. Exhale, dive your hips up and back. Dig that left heel in for that modified pyramid pose. Really getting a nice stretch on the left hamstring as you plug that left femur bone in. Inhale, let the heart lift up. Breathe in. Exhale, dive up and back. Breathe out. Beautiful options. Now on this one, shift your heart forward. You can drop the right knee down. Right hand stays down. Left hand comes to the inside of that left inner thigh to push it away, working the pinky toe side of that left foot. Heart goes in the opposite direction. Breathe. Now, if you want more, sweep the left hand back, catch a bent right leg, pull the heel in, and then kick it out as you draw the tips of your ears up and back. Release that connection. Come right to Malasana at the top of your mat, that yoga squat. Now rise up from here. Hook your thumbs, open your heart. Exhale, come back down. Feel the power in your legs. Build the heat. Open up, breathe in. Exhale, breathe out. Rise back up. Hook the thumbs, stay up. Heel toe your feet together right at the top of your mat, coming to tree on the left. Let the left leg come up into the sole of your left foot to the right inner thigh, hands at heart center. Lift your gaze just a little. Press your palms together. Feel the stability of the earth beneath you. If you come out, no worries. You just come right back in. V your arms. Lift your heart and chest a little bit higher. And then carry the left leg to crane as your hands come to heart center. Turn it into chair. Left leg joins the right. Take a sweep of both arms to the left. Hook the thumbs on top. Straighten your legs. Arc up and back. Exhale. Brush and sweep away all that static in the attic over to the right. Open up the heart on top. Right through the center. Brush and sweep. Now do it again to the left. Both arms. Inhale. Rise up. Open up. Both arms to the right. Inhale. Rise up. Open up, right up the center. Brush and sweep. Now stay standing. Expand your heart. Exhale, dive over your legs. Hinge, bend, and fold. Inhale and lengthen. Step or float your body back. Take it on through Vinyasa. Let the heart lift. Exhale, take it up and back. Down dog. Now walk your feet in just a touch again. Bring your feet together. I want you to pop your heels up on the in-breath. On the out-breath, bend your knees. Step, hop, float, fly. right to Utkatasana, chair, right at the top of your mat. Now, stay in chair. Brush and sweep. Slow it down a little. Arms lift, stay in chair. Brush and sweep to the left. Arms lift, stay in chair. Brush and sweep to the right. Arms lift. Brush and sweep to the left. Now this time, straighten your legs, stand tall. Open up your heart on top. Exhale, tree, right at the top of the house. Lift the right leg up. Balance. Balance. Levitate your arms up. Keep your arms lifted. Turn it into crane. This time, hands to heart center. Kick the right leg back. Come to crescent lunge, high lunge. Take the right hand forward, left hand back. Exalt it. Left hand behind the right hamstring, arc up and back. Now wring it out and twist. Right upper arm on the outside of the left front thigh. Now you might stay right here. You might open high to low. From here, turn this in to triangle. Pull the left hip back, root down through the outer edge of the right foot. Elevate the right arm up. Keep a softness and a bend in that left front leg. Turn it into Jiva lunge at the back of the house. Right leg bends, left toes come up. A little higher version would be the outer edge of the left foot. Now slither to the front of the house, plant your hands, shoot your left leg back, take your big toe and the toe next door to it and put it on top of your right Achilles. Now squeeze in, push up, come back up, exhale back down. Inhale back up, lift the left leg, lower down, left leg joins the right, rise up, exhale, dive your hips up and back, down dog. Walk your feet in just a touch. Pop up your heels, breathe in. On the breath out, knees go wide. Step, hop, float, fly, feet to your hands, come to chair. Stay in chair, sweep left. Inhale, arms up, stay in chair. Sweep right, sweeping any of that static to the left out of the attic and sweeping to the right. Now, sweep right up the center, brush and sweep your hands back behind your body. This time ribs are to thighs. Plant your hands down, pop your heels up. Either come to Malasana or Kakasana, crow. But we're all going to meet in Malasana. Whew, beautiful. Now, stable and steady. Come on up. Rise up, breathe in, open up. Exhale back down. 2 more. Rise up, breathe in. Inhale. Exhale back down. This time, stay up. Rise up. Breathe in. Stay up. Open your heart. Heel toe. Your feet all the way together. Left leg comes up. Find tree. Breathe. Breathe. Find your center. Your inhale and your exhales keep you right in this place. Any thoughts that try to take you away, keep coming back to the only thing we truly have, the here and the now. Reach your arms up, create that V. Now, elevate your left leg up, keeping your arms lifted. Collect your hands at heart center. Bend the right leg. Kick the left leg back. Step it right in to crescent lunge. High lunge. Breathe in. Right leg is forward now. Breathe out. Left hand forward. Right hand back. Right hand behind the left hamstring. Arc up and back. Exhale, wring it out and twist. Left upper arm outside of the right front thigh. Maybe you stay. Maybe you open. And now triangulate yourself. Pull the right hip back. Peel the left arm up. Breathe in. Keep a softness. Maybe your right hand is on your right shin. Can you soften the left rib cage down as you lift the right rib cage up? We are not humans having a spiritual experience. We are spiritual beings having a human experience. Come all the way down to Jiva lunge. Left leg bends. Left toes. Have your left knee tracking over toe 2 and 3. Maybe a little higher option. Spin to the front. Plant your hands. Shoot the right leg back. Big toe and toe next to it. Come on to the left Achilles. Exhale, take a push-up. Inhale, back up. Exhale, back down. Inhale, back up. Lift the right leg up. Exhale, lower down. Right leg and left leg join. Back bend of choice. Exhale your hips up and back. Down dog. Right leg is going to lift. Roll open at the hip. Inner knee, upper tricep, and hold. Windshield wipe the right knee to the left and hold. Spin the left heel down, shoot the right leg out. Fallen triangle. Left arm up and overhead. Left hand down, sweep the right leg up and back. Option to stay or flip inside out for wild thing. Lift the right leg back up. Roll open at the hip. Knee to nose, right up the center line. Step it up, high lunge, crescent lunge, come right up. Breathe. Open it up into your second warrior. Breathe out. Flip your right palm, peace. Straighten the right leg. Left hand grabs the right wrist. Assist yourself up and back. Release that assist. Turn it into triangle. Utthita Trikonasana triangle pose. Left hand to the small of your back. Possibly the top of the right thigh. Maybe the right leg comes in. Half bound, half moon. Release that connection. Turn it into L shape. Revolve up and around. Left hand down. Right arm lifts. Revolved half moon. Letting the seam of the left inner thigh lift. Maybe accessing that Chapasana variation. Releasing that connection, pull the left knee right into your nose. Set it next to the right. Come right into chair. Take a brush and the sweep to the right. This time stand tall again. Extend the legs, hook the thumbs, open the heart. Left brush and sweep. Stand tall, breathe in, open up. Wings, brush and sweep back. This time on the way up, catch a tree. Vrikshasana. Hands to heart center. Balance. Now, right hand on your right thigh. Left arm up and over. Turn it back into chair. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale and lengthen. Step or float your body back. Take it through Vinyasa. Let your heart lift. Exhale. Dive your hips up and back. Down dog. Hold up in your down dog. Smooth out your breath. Create that presence in your practice. Staying right here, right now. Not being nowhere, but now here. It's in the now that we know how. Elevate your left leg up. Roll open at the hip. Exhale, inner knee, upper left tricep. Windshield wipe it over to the right. Spin the outer side of the right foot down. Left leg shoots out. Right arm comes up and over. Fallen triangle. Breathe. Right hand down. Bring it up and around. Optional flip of the flow. Wild thing if you want it. Inside out. Bring it back around. Draw that left knee right up the center line. Step it right on up. Crescent lunge. Breathe in. Collect your hands at heart center. Wring it out and twist. Right upper arm outside that left front thigh. Maybe you stay, maybe you open. Bring it around, second warrior. Unpeel. Settle in. Left knee tracks over the second and third toe. Anchor your posture. Flip the left palm, reverse. Straighten the left leg. Right hand, left wrist. Offer it up and back. As you release, dock your hips back. Utthita Trikonasana, triangle pose. Maybe left hand on your shin. Maybe on a block. Maybe on the outside of the left leg. Take the right hand behind your back, possibly the top of the left thigh. Float right on up, half bound, half moon. Maybe you want to release for that Shavasana connection. Release that connection, barrel roll around. Right hand down, left arm lifts. Maybe a Shavasana connection here. Release into Utkatasana, chair pose. Take a brush and a sweep to the left. Inhale, stand tall, hook your thumbs. Open your front body to this day. Exhale, brush and sweep away anything not serving you. Open your heart and chest. Now sweep your wings back. When you come up, find tree on the left. Breathe. Stand stable and steady in your tree. Slide the left hand down. Right arm up and overhead. Sit it back down into chair. Brush and sweep your wings back one time. Knees are bent. Ribs are to thighs. Pop up your heels. Hug your ankle bones in. Extend your legs out. Look over the edge of the earth. Release your hands. You could either come to another crow or you could go back to Malasana. If you want to move on in crow, maybe to Shirshasana, it's always an option. Maybe today it's a round trip ticket coming back, all landing in Malasana. Drop your hips down, wrap your arms around your shins, round your back, tuck your chin. Peace fingers capture your big toes. Lift them up. Balance. Legs can be bent, matters not. How do we practice being in the now? We find a lot of our suffering, anxiety to attachment. It's attaching to things that maybe have happened to you or to those you love in your life, and then putting our perceptions around it. So as you practice being in the now, meditating in this place, focusing on your breath, maybe right hand's going to go back, peace fingers around two big toes, twist. Come back to the center. I do believe that is one of the most powerful things we have in our yoga practice, is it brings us to the present moment, focusing on what we're doing, being in the now. Now come back to high boat. Bring it down to low boat. Exhale, come back up. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Now move it out. Use your core. Breathe. Hold up top. Plant your feet. Hands go back. Thumbs in. Roll your shoulder heads up and back. Pop your hips up. Reverse tabletop. Lower your hips down. Straighten your legs out. Drop your forearms. Fish pose. Elevate your heart up. Slide your hands down. Pull the right leg in. Tree posture, laying down. Levitate your arms up. Right knee wide. Left leg long. Breathe. Now pulling your right knee in, take your left hand and roll across. Maybe creating a T with the right arm. Maybe letting the right arm just come alongside your body. Shift back onto your back. Extend the right leg. Draw the left leg in to Vrikshasana, tree pose, laying down on the earth. Now activate the right leg. Flex the right foot like you were standing, pressing the sole of the left foot to the right inner thigh. Maybe it's to the calf, but breathe. Pull the left knee in with the right hand, helping assist that rotation as you look over to the direction of the left side of the house. Come back to the center with both feet planted, knees bent. Feet are the width of your hips. Palms down, head down, feet down. Elevate your hips up to open up from the inside out. Bridge pose, just reversing all that folding, contracting. Find the opening, maybe lacing your hands, inching your shoulders together, lifting your hips. If you're a full wheel Urdhva Dhanurasana practitioner, go ahead and bring your hands right by your ears. Come onto the crown of your head and move right into full wheel. Release back down. Levitate your legs out. Just traveling into our final posture, Shavasana. Letting your palms face upward toward the heavens. Letting your feet splay out. And just bringing yourself. You are a spiritual being that practices being in the now. There's so much power in the now. Truly gives you the ability to honor yourself for practicing today. And we are called human beings, not human doings. So as you wake up to the now, just be. Now, if you'd like to turn the video off, I invite you to do so right now and stay in this posture maybe 5, 10, 15 minutes. Or you can come with me, bringing that movement back to your fingers and your toes, just inviting your renewed, restored self that practices present back into this day. Making that transition over onto your right side, just pausing in that fetal position, that place where it all began. God gave us the gift to live, to move, to breathe, to be here right now. Bring yourself back up into the same posture we began in, just that comfortable, easy seat, Sukhasana. And then taking your hands, sweeping them out and up on the inhale, carrying your gifts, your graces, and blessings, sealing them with that Anjali Mudra hand gesture right into your heart, along with your purpose for today's practice, with that knowingness that you are not your mind. Seal that in. Give yourself permission to practice presence, waking up to the now. With that clarity, that peace and love, let's finish off with one Om to Home. Sip your breath in. Om. Go on out and be a blessing. Namaste.